which means I have to just fight once. There we go. Alright. Now we can erase HR. Begin a new quest with our friend R. Let's do this. Oh, great. It's going well, I suppose? It's your game? So we're gonna walk up to the king. So this is a part where we've got to like make sure we take no extra steps, and this isn't even just like making sure we walk on the right tiles. Steps is in this little dude's feet moving. So if you stand still and his feet keep moving, which they do, that is taking steps for this part of the game. Oh, nice, dude. Is it a PC game? Or is it like, is it on a different platform? Now we're gonna come up into here. Oh, cool. The Wing of the Wyvern. Yes, you can show me another Wing of the Wyvern. And no, you can't, because I need to get out of here. We're gonna register E. Pilgrim. Good stats. Purdue. Can. Register O, the wizard. Good stats. Or don't. Add. Rindar. Add. E. Add. Oh. No. Thank you. So we head on out. Get rid of some clothes. Get into a fight. With slime. And we're going to punch each other. What we're doing is killing O and E. For a glitch later on. Now that they are dead, we're going to get away. Head back in town. Because town is safer, we like it in town. Now my stepping isn't really as important for the time being until I reset. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the copper sword. Now we're going to talk to her. I'll leave. E. I'll leave. O. Yes. Add. Harley. Add. Petrus. Hey, thanks, Vax. Now we're going to change the message speed on log 2 from 5 to 5 and restart our game. Go in here, switch them up to this party formation, and then use our wing to get out of here. Oh shit, and that's the soft lock, but that's okay. That just cost me a little bit of time. I can restart this again. So I stepped off at 15 instead of 16 on accident. So that just cost me a little bit of time. I did it again. Are you kidding me? Come on. Yeah, this isn't a mistake I've made in a while, especially not twice in a row. I don't think I've ever made it twice in a row. That's better. That sucks though, I lost a good chunk of time. I mean, I'll gain some of it back, as long as I don't make any other mistakes. As you see, I'm already 30 seconds behind, and I'm not there yet. I'm gonna be probably around a minute-ish behind, maybe a little more. This tower isn't super tall, so it might be about a minute. I have one more floor. It's very short. Now I'm about to save 2 minutes. My next split, as long as I don't make a mistake, like I said. Alright, here we go. There's that heal. To skip an encounter. And we'll get to town. We'll sell Brindar's earthing for safety purposes. Petrus's club. And buy 2 wings, one being for a safety save. They're going to both go to Harley. And buy 2 herbs for the hero. And this little room that sucks. Okay. Room's always a little nerve-wracking, because you can bump into a wall very easily, and then that ruins your run. Another helmet. To Petrus. And we can leave. Alright, town went pretty well. That is town boss for a reason, because there are so many different ways you can accidentally mess up. You can mess up your menuing in any number of spots. You can bump into walls. It's all around bad. Now in here, I'm going to go ahead and have him transfer it to himself to move it to the bottom of the list, to move the leather helmet up. And that is so that the leather helmet is the effect of the glitch later on. Like I said, I was going to still save some time, which is good. Here I'm going to have to focus in a second, and you guys already, if you've been here since the beginning, know why. Although this time I'm not going to get a encounter at the wrong step. And then here we stop, and we cast heal again to skip an encounter. Doing that also skipped an encounter. So I just actually messed up my volume even more, which is beautiful. My subwoofer's a little on the janky side right now. Actually can't hear anything right now, which sucks. It's not really. Here we're going to stop. And cast heal once. And we're going to use one of our herbs and wait 9 steps. And then we're going to move on. It's going to turn dark just as we get into town. So that most people are asleep, except for the innkeeper. He doesn't need sleep. Get the poison needle for free, because why not? Now we gotta burn off some steps. Because of what I was talking about earlier, where this has all of its encounters lumped, this seed that we're on, has kind of all of its encounters lumped in together. And we need to get one now. And we got it. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to parry back into fight. Parry, parry, parry. And Brendar's going to be numbed, which we want. And some people are going to take some damage. Now what we're going to do is have R parry, have Harley use a wing, have Petrus parry. So Hero's going to die, Petrus is going to die, and Harley's going to wing the F out of there. And we're going to go straight into town, and straight into the menu, straight to walking, and she went up. Hopefully I did that right. Okay, he's still numb. Good. Alright. We're going to leave Brindar as our safety, so that he's numb. And just as a safety, because I've had this fuck up on me a lot. Alright, we can do that. Now as the safety goes, what we're going to do is we're going to copy 1 into 3, and now we're going to continue 1. So then what we're going to do, just to quickly get out of here, is have Harley use the wing to quickly get out of here. Alright, so now it doesn't actually really matter in town for our steps at the moment. I don't know, I guess maybe if I didn't wait, maybe I didn't wait till that, but I had one time where I did tell it to leave Brindar and I reset and he was still in the party. Even though my save happened. I don't know, it was weird. Or maybe the save didn't happen, but I thought I still had the 2 ghosts, just Brindar was still in the party. Anyway, we'll talk to her. I'll add Brindar back. We're going to leave. What we're going to do is leave Harley. Now, because Brindar is numb, the game's confused right now. And it's going to let us leave him. When it normally wouldn't, because everybody else is dead. Now we just got ghosts in the party. Now we're going to add E, who is still a ghost. And we're going to add O, who is still a ghost. Yeah, I don't remember when I did it. It was a while ago, so I just do that out of safety. Alright. And now we can head out. Now before we leave, we're going to unequip O's Cypress Stick. Now I'm going to glitch for a minute. Alright. Now to go to the next part. Alright. So now things will have happened. He's got leather armor, golden crown, rainbow drop. Cool, so I'll give O everything here except the leather armor from R. Because he's going to be using some of that to turn into other things, and then Poison Needle we actually want him to have. And also what we're going to do is going to give the club from E to Petros, and we're going to give the rainbow drop to R because we want to keep it. Alright. Alright. So, Shield of Heroes, Red Orb. That's where we want to be. Give the Shield of Heroes to him. Alright. So now we're at close Sacred Robe, Sphere of Light. Give him the Sphere of Light, so we want to keep that. Alright. Close Armor of Radiance, Vase of Drought. Okay. So now what we want to do is change the formation to R-E-P-O. Alright. So now, Water Flying Cloth, which we are going to give to O. And Wizard's Ring, which we're going to give to R. And now, if I remember right, it's So we're doing this part. Now we're just doing 31 and 5. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now what we should have is stick slime and strength seed. So because I'm sick of this stick slime turning into a red orb, I'm going to sell it now. Because what's what we're actually going to be using, get it what we got it for. Alright, and so now what we've got to do is, because he still has clothes, we've got to formation him into the second slot. Alright, so now it's the Sword of Kings, just like we want, and the Magic Key, just like we want. So we're done. We got the glitch done. Alright, so now what we're going to do is status, put this back into the proper order. We have our money. We're just going to buy stuff. So what we got to do is we got to buy a Wing of the Wyvern and give it to E. And we're going to buy 2 herbs for everybody except R. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we can go bring everybody back to life. It may have been it may have been resetting, or not resetting, I don't know. It's been a while, so I don't remember exactly how it went down. So now we're bringing everybody back to life, because we're done glitching. We got everything we need. Now we're gonna walk back to Luisa's with our alive party. We're gonna check their... Okay, great. Nobody had any HP glitches happen to them. Alright, so now we will reset. And we will erase 3. Reset. And then we will begin log 3 as YPP female 3. Now we're going to change master speed on 3 to back to 3 as it was, and then load file 1. Now we're all level 1 still, so we need to fix that. So first thing we're going to do is equip Petrus with the club. And equip O with the Poison Needle and Water Flying Cloth. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have E use the Wing of the Wyvern to go to Remolder that we now all of a sudden have in our list. Which is at the end of the game. We're just going to do a little jog around Remolder for a minute. And hey look, it's a fight! Hey look, it's Metal Battles! And they're caught off guard. So let's fight them and cast a heal spell, and then fight them and fight them. And then Petrus is going to crit and kill one. O's Poison Needle is going to auto-kill. And we're going to try and run, we're going to fail, and he's going to run, and we're going to get a bunch of levels. But good to know what I actually have to wait for, though, Vax, because then I can do this right. I mean, shoot. If I don't mess up the beginning, I have another time save, like a little bit of a time save here. I also kind of sat around for a second while I thought about, or scrolled back through the notes, so once I don't have to do that as much anymore, that'll be good. So this is going to take a little bit. R is going to gain 16 levels to be level 17, and the other three are going to gain 17 levels each to go up to 18. This is going to take a couple minutes. Yeah, the glitch went really well. I'm surprised. So I'm gonna have to like watch your video that, or just pick your brain about the potential, because like how you used DR to get to where you wanted to be with Battleseed after basically just having a random fights until you could kill, or that random fight and just kill the two dudes as best you could, kind of thing. And what exactly you were looking for, I assume you were looking for, you said something about 5 agility on the guys you made. So as far as like the pilgrims you made, so it sounded like you needed that. And I assume they both need to have at least 9 HP. Since your third slot one needs to have 9 at minimum. But I guess you can get around that with magic armors anyway. Okay, I'll look at the short notes then. So we've got... So I see in the long notes you added the 3x2 and doing the 2-3-7 now. Okay, it's the 5 agility that you need. Gotcha. So R's done, E's done, now Petrus will start leveling here. So this is our only grind, which is nice for an RPG, to be... I mean, if we're going to be honest here. So this will be a solid PB, as long as nothing else goes wrong. But I didn't get... This was great. Not only did I not get too many of the slot 1 weapon changes, or slot 1 item changes in the inventory. I only got a couple, I think. No, I only got one. I only got one. It turned from leather armor to clothes. So not only did I only get that one time, I didn't get any HP glitches. So the glitch went really well for me. Right, I know it's basically to look to set up for probably, what, seed 3 or 7 or something you're trying to set up for? Probably seed 7. You're going to guarantee you have that for when you go to that the next part of the game. Yep. Yeah, since you can't set up the fight when you don't have R's name, you can't set up the fight exactly like you do in this run where we're using R. I assume that means you can't just guarantee you get seed 7, so you use DR to make sure you get seed 7. I liked how you said calling the doctor. I also thought it would be cool to call it the disaster recovery file. Alright, we are getting close to done. We now only have O left. So what we are looking for, so the good news is so E has 9 HP right now and Petrus has 11. We just needed to make sure they didn't go below 5 and 9, otherwise, actually, otherwise in this case for me, because I opted to not keep the Copper Sword, nor create and sell a Black Raven, it means that the run would be over if they were below that. The run could be salvaged if you had the money by buying magic armor for either of them if they didn't have the health. But magic armor, like you saw, I sold a stick slime for 277 or whatever. Magic armors are a lot more than 277. They're like 5,000 or something like that. 4,000, 5,000, something like that. In that range area. So, I wouldn't be able to buy magic armor with what I was doing here. So it would be run over if either of them dipped below 5 or 9. 5 for E, 9 for Petrus. And if the hero, if R had lost any, run would be over. Because he needs to be wearing the Armor of Radiance, not the magic armor. And even with, and I think the magic armor is probably worse than the Armor of Radiance, anyway. And even with the Armor of Radiance, he needs to have 15 health with his level 17 or level 20, I guess, because they'll all be level 20 when we hit Zoma. But his level 20 HP progression in order to survive the Zoma fight. So the hero cannot lose any HP. And the only time that that's a remote possibility, I believe, is when he's in oops. That was a little bit of a late split. But the only time that's a possibility, I believe, is when he's in the second slot, which I did do. We're gonna stay at the end to heal. Since we're right here. Oh, the parry glitch, gotcha. So now that that's done, we're going to cast Return and go back to Eliahan. And that's basically to save quickly. Because we need to reset our seed. So we're going to leave member. And then we can reset. Right. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and change log 2 speed and continue the quest. So now one of the things we're going to do is we're going to go into Petrus's and transfer the armor to R. Then we're going to equip R with everything. Then we're going to have R cast return and go back to Remolder. Now we're going to go stop here. He's going to cast heal twice. And that heal twice is going to avoid an encounter. We're going to get here, and we're going to have our hero use his rainbow drop. That we did totally not get from Nefarious Means at all. Now we are entering Charlock. Now I gotta do the new way because you actually wrote it into your long notes. Or not the long way. This is obviously not the long way. But go do this way. This new way you have found. Now I have to walk here and come back. And then now cast heal. Twice. Use the wizard ring 3 times. 2, 3, and heal 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And O has the magic key to open the door. And oh no, we're trapped. What are we gonna do? I guess we're gonna walk this way, and then maybe we're gonna walk this way. I don't know. Not much else we can do. Maybe we're gonna... Oh wait, here we go. So check this out, right? He said we have to defeat them first. Why don't we do that? Fight. Defeat. Fight. Fight. Oh hey, we defeated them with defeat. And R's gonna cast heal. Walk 2 steps, get into another fight. Alright, so fight. Oops. Defeat. Fight. Fight. And defeat works. Okay. So R just gained level 18. And heal twice. And then ring twice. Now, walk here. Now we're gonna fight, defeat, heal, fight. And the heal gets the RNG where we want it for that. Okay. So when I do the 6 heals, then I only just need to heal R2 on the lower level. And they'll all gain level 19 here. And coincidentally, O gaining level 19 gives him the Step Guard spell, which we're going to use right away. We'll search here and... Gosh, a stairway! Now this thing, these diamonds, if you look at how there's a darker color and a lighter color, The lighter color is the direction you're going to start walking when you're walking on these tiles, no matter what direction you're holding on your controller. You just hold up, and you get straight through it. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. So now we get to here. 6 heals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 rings. And keep on keeping on. Magic key. Get a little dance around here. Oh, hello, it's our boy Ortega fighting a King Hydra. And Ortega, for Bad Father of the Year, doesn't even recognize his own son. Oh, we only got time to grieve. We got a world to save. From Baramos. I'm going to go ahead and walk over here now, because what we got to do is do this, and then cast a heal spell. Go down the stairs. Now it's boss rush time. I'm going to try adjusting my... That's a little better. Alright. So now we got King Hydra. So first turn, all set up for healing and stuff, so we gotta have Hero heal himself. Parry. Heal all. Oh. Parry. Oh, it's just parry. Parry. Alright, so now, let's use the Sword of Kings. Parry, and then go ahead and use them for most. Have him use heal us, and then have him use ice bolt. So even use the Sword of Kings, parry, in for most. He's going to revive E, because he's going to die, and then he's going to cast Blaze. He's going to get double physicaled. So the revive's going to bring him back, and go before him, so he still gets to go, which is great. Now for the final turn, go ahead and use the Sword of Kings, in for most, and fight. So, deuces King Hydra. And now R is going to get level 19. And use the Wizard Ring once. And give it to Petrus. Have Petrus use it twice. And then Petrus is going to give it to E. And then E is going to use it twice. No, not transfer. fight a Baramos, I guess. So fight, parry, in for most, parry, in for most, and he's going to throw Medical Herb on R. Now for Baramos' last turn, Sword of Kings, parry, in for most, parry, in for most, and parry. And rip Baramos. Now the 3 other characters are going to be level 20 now. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to have E heal more himself, and Petrus heal more himself, and now we're going to engage the next boss. And yes, O has 13 HP. So first, oops, no, item, Sword of Kings, in for most, surround, blaze more, and this surround is going to make sure that old Baramus Bomus here misses. So, or Baramus Gonus, I mean. Spell Infermost. Spell Infermost. Nope, not Infernos. Infermost. And Blazemore. And he's gonna swing and miss again. Now we're gonna go ahead and use the Sword of Kings again. Infermost, Infermost, and Snow Blast. And then R is going to get level 20. Now, he's going to use the Wizard Ring once. And then he's going to cast Heal More on O. And Heal More on R. And everybody's going to be at full health for Zoma. And this is why this is important. Alright, so Zoma, here we go. So we're going to have him use the Sphere of Light. He's going to parry and use a Medical Herb on Zoma. He's going to parry and use a Medical Herb on Zoma. And he's going to parry. And this is why their HP values matter so much. Thanks, Vax. Alright. We're gonna go fight. Medical Herb on Zoma. Medical Herb on Zoma. Medical Herb on Zoma. And Zoma's going to do that twice, which just removes all buffs and debuffs from everybody, including himself, and does no damage. And then wreck. Yeah, I'm not mad. Timer is telling me I'm 51:27, or my current pace is set at 51:27, but that depends on how quick I get through here. Yeah, I will definitely take that. So we'll return to Tantegel. You jerk. Oh, the lag. A metric. We're just gonna grill out a little bit. Grill out a couple burgers and dogs. Chill here at the house. 51-22. That was a nice time saving. Man. I almost wonder if I should try a run without safety saving and see if I can sub 50 this thing. And that was after after messing up in the beginning pretty bad. And like soft locking on the bridge or off the bridge twice. Man, if I hadn't, this would have been a 50 if I hadn't saw. Maybe this might have even been sub 50 if I didn't soft lock off the bridge, because I can usually, from my previous PB, I can usually save like 30 seconds on the first split, and then so you subtract a minute and a half and you're under 50. Woot! Thank you for the 13 months in a row sub, my dear. That's completely the wrong button combination. What is that? Just in case this ends up being the only time I PB tonight, we'll let the entire credits roll through. I might try and do a safety save free run and see if I can't push this under 50. I'll probably do is try and do one or so more runs and then do some rescue rangers. Maybe 1 or 2 runs and do rescue rangers. We got a couple new follows while we were at SGDQ, that was pretty cool. Yeah, especially from, yeah, the ones from Canterbury, yeah, I should see those. Oh, why don't we try it? Maybe that works. I wouldn't mind being second place. Sub 48 puts me in second, because Random Effect has a 48 something. So if y'all missed it, Vaxherd ran this game in this category at SGDQ last week. And he was a cool dude and invited me to the couch. So I got to do some commentary with Poexel and with Nest Cardinality. It was a good time. I thought we did a good job. And Vaxherd did a great job considering he offered up a naming incentive, which meant RNG was pretty variable at the beginning, which he had to change after he got the stuff he needed to get at the beginning, got the characters at the right stats he needed, and got his two dudes dead like he would need to normally. And also he offered up an incentive to glitch in a Staff of Change during the glitch, on top of doing everything else with the glitch. And at the end of the game, before going up the stairs to talk to the king, he used a Staff of Change to turn his party into slimes, which was really cool. Oh, dude, it was my pleasure, man. I was happy to be able to help out. Anywho,